Hi, good afternoon. And if you are still here, that's great. If not, I understand you'll catch the replay. But I had a lot of technical difficulties. I use a streaming software called StreamYard. And what happened is I am supposed to just click go live and it goes live. However, it wasn't letting me do that. And it says go live, you press the button, and then there's another thing you have to agree to, and then but it wasn't letting me pick the second thing. And so I like logged out, I logged back in, and then I realized, well, maybe it's my browser, maybe because I'm using Chrome. So then I went over to Edge and I got it to work. It was working, but then it's like you need permissions for this and this and this and this, and then you have to restart. But at least it worked because I was really getting nervous um because I was like, "Oh my gosh, am I not going to be able to and I literally just repaid my subscription for the software last month. So like I was getting a little nervous that I was going to have to have to what's it called? Um reschedule. So thankfully we got this under control. And I'm going to just go ahead and put our question of the day up. Okay, so what do you use to market your business? Tell me which ones you use or um, which ones you, what works for you right now. And I see lots of you coming over. Thank you. Again, I apologize. I had major technical difficulties, of course. Um, and I thought, oh my gosh, is there something wrong with my mouse? And then I switched over to my laptop to see if that it was the browser. It was the browser, which is fine. Which is fine. I am um, not going to complain. I figured it out. But this also goes to show, like, if you do something in your business that you try, and it always has worked before, you have no reason to think it's not going to work. However, you just never know. So I want you to always be aware of that. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm going to just, all right, so let me see how we are doing. So AD, awesome. That's really, really good. I want to tell you that, and I'm also on YouTube. So somebody is watching on YouTube. Hello over there. I don't want to, let me go ahead and just check the YouTube feed. Um, yes, and I was, well, see, I've been streaming, and I will tell you, I've been streaming on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook every time I've gone live. But I just want to make sure this isn't, yeah. Every time I've gone live. So this isn't new. This part isn't new. I finally remembered to tell you guys about is the is oh oops, okay, we don't want this. Okay. Got some feedback there. All right, good. All right. So we have, let's talk about now marketing. Okay. And welcome back to Um, welcome back from summer. I know a lot of agents are, um, summer is, even if you don't have kids, I feel like it's like just crazy. It's just unstructured. We're back into structured months. I feel like the last quarter of the year for our business is one of the most important. I feel like when we start the year, January, February, March, April, that's a very important quarter. Okay. And then January, February, quarters are 3 months, Dana. January, February, March. Okay, September, October, November. So at the end of this month, it will be our last quarter. And I feel like this is one of the most important times. Now, I try to stop working by mid-December. So, um, okay. Okay, so I apparently wasn't streaming on LinkedIn. The system just told me. I don't know. The streaming software did not get the memo about that we're coming back to structured times. Um, so what I like to do at the beginning of September is do a little fall into sales. Okay, so that's what this business sessions, what these business sessions are, and the whole premise is to just talk about a couple different topics and allow you to, and the very last one will be a strategy session, basically having you um, think about what your game plan is going to be for the next couple of months, the end of the year. So like even though technically the last quarter doesn't start till the end of September, I try to be done by mid-December personally with my, with most of my stuff because, I like to enjoy the holidays at the end of the year. Um, so let's get into what marketing does. Okay. And I don't want to um, and what happened with my email, I think my email, I said email marketing, and then this one I just said marketing, but it works for email, social media marketing, whatever it is. We have to market to build trust. Okay. Nothing works in our business unless we are building trust out there in the big, brave world. And a lot of us use social media. A lot of us use email. A lot of us use events that get us emails. A lot of us use TikToks and Reels, and not everybody does it the same, and that's okay. Okay, it's okay to not everybody have the same strategy, but no matter what strategy we use, we have to be building trust. And you have to know who your audience is. So this is where that mistake comes in. Many agents make this mistake with their email marketing. They make it with their social media. It's too generic. Okay. Way too generic. You want to be speaking to a specific ideal client or ideal audience. And you might think that, well, that's going to backfire on me, but it's not, because what it does it brings your message in so well that it connects. For example, I'm going to give you an example from when I went to St. Lucia, and a post that did really well was a post where I talked about, and I actually did this. I tend to do this before I go on vacations where I know like I won't have to do dishes or plan cooking or anything like that. And well, this is actually before a cruise. I took a picture of the dirty dishes in my sink and said, "This is the last set of dishes I'm doing until until I come home from the cruise on Friday." Okay, because I was flying out the next morning to Fort Lauderdale, to take a cruise AEP. That posted so well. Why? Who is my ideal audience? Parents, people who, gosh, the last thing, you're so tired at the end of the day, the last thing you feel like doing is washing these pans and pots and all of these things. Am I right? Okay, it's relatable. All right. Now, I make a reel with it? No, I just took a picture. All right. Could it be a powerful reel? Oh, absolutely. Could it be a powerful TikTok? Absolutely. At that moment, my resource, my bandwidth was to just post a picture. Okay. But I could actually expand on that. Actually we're going to Disney for just for the weekend, me and my son, to meet up with my brother. And I could actually do something similar tomorrow night, or Friday afternoon, because we're not going to Friday night, but I might do that because my ideal audience is parents. What is something that resonates with parents? Not having to do dishes. What happens when you're at an all-inclusive resort or on a cruise? You're not doing dishes, you're not meal planning, you don't have to do any of that, and that resonates. All right, so that builds that trust that, oh my gosh, she sees me, she gets me. All right, so we have to build trust. Okay. You make them feel seen and heard. Then we do want to educate them. All right. You want to talk to them about what is going on. Now, like I said, this can be true for email, this can be true for social media, whichever way you want to take this, but this is the same all throughout marketing, is that you need an audience. You need to know who your audience is and find something that resonates. I resonated with, and it was actually something I thought. I thought, oh my gosh, I won't have to wash dishes for the next 4 nights, and or load the dishwasher for the next 4 nights. And I thought that is a perk. That is a perk people don't think about. All right. And that's something that it's so little, but it's something the it's something that people really enjoy, they can relate with. Everybody needs a comic relief moment. And then that puts into their mind, oh, maybe we should do a cruise. That'd be nice to, because a lot of people around here go to the beach or go down the shore, as we call it. But when you go down the shore, what happens is you have to do the dishes, you have to plan the meals, you have to bring all of your kitchen stuff with you or go grocery shopping. On a cruise, you don't have to do that, okay? On a cruise, there's no grocery shopping. On the cruise, it is free room service. Okay, so educate that potential client. So now I did the one post about the dishes, and I won't have to do dishes for the rest of the week. What you do in the other posts, and especially while in destination or on the cruise, educate them about what all's included. Take a picture of that free room service tray of chicken tenders and fries and cookies, because you know that's something that's included. And you want cookies and milk before bed? Go for it. You want Mickey bars for watching the ship sail away on your embarkation day? Awesome. Okay, educate this. Plant those seeds, because you've got the trust. Now you want to give them more information. All right. And this is how we have to be giving that point of view. You have to be in the point of view of what resonates with your client. Why would my client care? Okay. And this is the mistake we make a lot, is we forget to think like our clients, and we go immediately to there's free room service and all that. But think of where your client is now, or your potential client, and what is something that will meet them where they are, and then also show them what's possible. Um, and do this over and over and over again to get that relationship going. It takes time. Marketing takes time, but the thing we have to remember, and I'm guilty of it too, because a lot of times we just want to put stuff up there for the sake of putting something up there. Now, for example, I will say, know what your people like. People love when I post those sandal 777 deals. Okay. All right. So you don't have to always be, thinking really, really big. Okay. Do my people like to save money? Yes. So putting deals and promotions out there, absolutely. But not every day can be a deal and promotion day. A lot of times you have to have content that meets them where they are. So that way, when you do that deal promotion day, they're more likely to message you, they're more likely to call you. Okay. So make sure that you are nurturing that relationship and meeting them where they are, and make them care about what you're going to say. All right. Now, if you liked this lesson, this mini lesson, as late it was, we are going to have, like I said, this part of series. So tomorrow we're going to talk about 3 mistakes to avoid when quoting. All right. And then I'm going to go over with you on next Tuesday, on the September 10th. And tomorrow's at noon. The rest of these are at noon. What's working now? So I'm actually going to Disney this weekend. I'm going to post. I'm going to see what worked and what didn't work right now, based on the trends and the strategies and things like that all the experts are telling us. I want to see what works for me. Okay. I've been struggling with getting my reels to pick up. Now, so I actually have done more deep dives and working on that. So I'm going to see how they work when I'm there live. And then next Thursday, it is not Thursday. I put the wrong date on there? It is next Friday. It's the 13th. I have to update this calendar because I couldn't do Thursday. So yes, it's going to be Friday. Um, what's your strategy to meet your goals? So if you want these events on your calendar, and I'm actually going to correct that last one in a second, go to this link. I know it's a weird one, but cale.ae/hged. I'll put it in the comments actually. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. I can put it in the comments. And then what you'll do is, oh, I don't know if it went through. Yeah, it did. And then you just follow the calendar, and these will just pop up on your own calendar so you don't miss any sessions. Now, if you can't make a session, that's okay, because what's it called? If you go to the links on here, so here, let's just play here. So if you go on the links in here, all right, it'll give you the link to the 3 mistakes to avoid when quoting. It gives you the YouTube link. Okay, so if you can't make it, you can always get to the replay afterwards, and it's in the calendar link. Being high tech, even though I had technical difficulties, I'm trying new things. Okay, so I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow at noon if you can make it. If not, you can watch the replay. All right, thank you. Bye bye.